what do you need to get by on?
Right.
And, I never, well, you wore that yesterday. Hey, I know, but it's clean. And I'm just trying to be clean and presentable. I'm not trying to have a closet full of stuff that I may outgrow. So I think in buying, I always figure buy the best that you can afford. Because buying something good, the more expensive the suit, the material is better. But, I'd like a $500 suit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I get one $250, and the other thing, you go to these, what do they call them, thrift store type of thing, particularly if they're in high-end places, because a lot of white folk or a lot of wealthy folk, they'll buy something, wear it 2-3 times, and they don't like it. So again, if you can buy good stuff lasts. I mean, top coats, things that you really need, they last if they're good. So I think it's a matter of how much do you need, and then when you decide, you got to decide what you need from what you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we want, but what do I need? I need some underwear, I need some socks, I need some pants, but do I need this fancy hat or whatever?
Right.
Because these people tell me, oh, I can't wear that dress. Why? Because I wore it last year to this event. Is anybody gonna know? Oh yeah, they're gonna know and talk about it. See, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand how it can happen, but my thing is, so what?
Right.
If they ain't paying me, why do I care that they care what I'm wearing? So, again, I think it's what's best for me, because your other friends, well, I'm going to go here. I'd like to go, but I can't afford to go because it's going to mess my budget up. Because if I go there, you can't go to every show that's coming to the Tanger Center. You can't afford it. So if it's $40 a show, maybe I'll try and do one every other month. So it's being disciplined.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing is being disciplined. I've got a budget. If I stick to my budget, I'll get to where I want to go. But it's that, well, I don't know, I want to do this. So, and the next thing you know, you're all out of whack.
Yeah.
Because trying to be cute, trying to impress somebody. No, I mean, that's true. And that's where people get caught up, because you're trying to impress somebody. And so if they're not impressed, what does that mean?
Right.
If they're not going to like you because the way you dress, then I don't want to be around somebody like that anyhow.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I told my son, first time he got a car. Well, Dad, he said, look, I said, look, Liz, if you need a car to make your game, you ain't got no game. So, you ain't got no, and I was being honest with him.
Right, you got to.
If you need a game because you have a car gets you from A to B. You want to get from A to B as safely and as cheaply as you can. So you can't afford a Mercedes, take a Chevy. And that's where people, that's the discipline thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I drove a Volkswagen I owned a Volkswagen for 15 years. It got me where I wanted to go. And I told my son, I said, look, if you want to be cute and it's homecoming, then go rent a nice car. You only need it for 2 days. But you don't need a nice car on a campus. So you have to get that in your head.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is the discipline to manage your money well. Having a plan's fine, but check came. We gonna go out. We gonna go see Beyonce. Okay, cool. I'm good. Well, that takes all your savings for that paycheck.
Yeah.
And that's the discipline. I think discipline, self-discipline, that knowing what you need versus what you want. And people, I need a new pair. Why do you need a new pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't match. Who cares? If you're going somewhere and somebody's going to talk about you and they don't want to be around you because your stuff isn't matching, you don't need to be around them type of folks. Why you want to be around? Because they don't understand value and all. So I think those are. Yeah. But with this, I would share it.
Mm-hmm.
I would share it, and ask somebody. Look, look. I'm doing a research project.
Okay.
Could you do this for? You go back to school when?
August 16th.
Okay. I mean, I get maybe 4 or 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And look, would you do this for the first semester?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe, yeah. Well, but the problem is in college, you don't get checks for it, do you?
No.
I mean, so, yeah, as I think about it, yeah, you don't have steady income.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. But, I mean, I think you test it out and get people's feedback as to did they use it? Was it helpful? And most importantly, what would you suggest I do to make it more impactful?
Right. Because I feel like it can definitely make a difference.
No, I mean, people need to at least begin to think about it.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have income, you could still ask people to do it in college. How much money do you have a month? And how do you spend what you have a month? Well, if you're in college, I'm assuming that your room and board is paid. So what are you doing with your money you're getting? Socializing, buying clothes, whatever. And how do you spend that? And can you save some of that? Because savings, well, it's discipline, because if you don't have discipline, you're not going to save. So you need discipline just to stay in all of those categories.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, but I think that sharing it with people and seeing how it works. But the important thing, if it works for you, that's important.
Okay.
Now, other people, I don't need it. It's your business. I'm trying to help you. If you don't want to do it, I'm not offended by it. But yeah, no.
All right. And that was podcast with Mr.
Lou Myers,
from the
North Carolina Institute of Minority Economic Development.
And he gave us a good spill on discipline and financial literacy. And if y'all need him, y'all can email him at... No. Okay, no, you email me. And contact me if you want to be interested in the research on my financial budgeting sheet. And I'll get back to you soon. All right. And I'll see y'all in another podcast. Bye.